Namaskar, welcome to my YouTube channel Game of Astrology. If you're someone who wants to learn about astrology and this divine science of Jyotish, then good news for you, because I'm going to make a series of video explaining how astrology works and how you can apply in your life. So first of all, the question comes, who can learn astrology? So the primary karaka of astrology is Mercury, which is the planet of calculation, of analysis. And what happens when an astrologer makes a prediction? He has to analyze so many parameters of astrology in a quick glance and needs to make a prediction. Except that also one thing, during the time a person starts to learn astrology, his or her 8th house or 9th house should be activated either in Gochar or in Dashas or by any other way. 8th house and 9th house has to be activated, because I have seen many people who started learning astrology when they were in difficult situation in their life, and they started astrology in order to learn about the meaning to their life. Now learning astrology is a very big part. I'm sure many of you must know about Acharya Pandit Chanakya. But what many of you don't know is Chanakya was himself a very scholarly astrologer. And Chanakya says in his book Arthashastra that every king should know about the basics of Jyotisha. So from this we can understand that this divine science of Jyotish is meant for royal people, for the people who wants to have control. So to make a Janam Kundli, you need three things: exact date of birth, exact date of time, and the place of your birth. And when you input these things in a software of astrology, the software will give you a chart, a Janam Kundli, and you have to apply different your learning of astrology and make predictions upon your past, present and future. Here currently I am using Jehoda software in Windows. So this is the interface that we will find when we open the software. In the data tab, you will fill your data, date of birth, time and the place. Here I have given the timing as it is currently, and it has given me this Janam Kundli, this chart. First thing that you will find in this Rashi chart is there are 12 boxes. These are known as 12 houses. The house where A's ascendant is written is called first house, followed by, in the anti-clock direction, we have second house, third house, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th house respectively. These 12 houses are constant, fixed for everyone in this world. What changes are signs and planets, Rashis and the Grahas. In this chart, in the first house is written number 10. That means this is Capricorn Lagna chart. So if there is Capricorn Lagna chart, I have 10 written in the first house, followed by in the anti-clock direction I have number 11, Aquarius. Third house, Pisces, number 12, followed by Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio and the sign of Sagittarius. Just like we have 12 houses, in the same way we have 12 Rashis. These Rashis are signified by these numbers. Now we have also planets, Grahas. Just like in this case, there is Saturn in the second house and it is retrograde. In the third house, I have Jupiter, Moon, and Mars in a sign of Pisces. Fourth house, Rahu. Fifth house, Mercury and Venus. Sixth house, Surya, Sun. And in the 10th house, I have Ketu. Now suppose I change the date. What will be the birth chart of someone who is born 2 hours from right now? So that person will be Aquarius Lagna. And the Saturn that was in the second house has come to first house. Similar way, the whole chart has been rotated to second house. But the houses are fixed. This is still ascendant, Lagna, first house, then second house, third house, and the corresponding things. Now for timing of the events, we have something known as Gochar, transit, and Dashas. Transit means the position of the planet right now. So if I need to see the transit of current time, this is a transit, the current time. Rahu is in the sign of Aries, Ketu Libra, Surya in Gemini. This is a current transit. And Dashas, the most important Mahadasha, as prescribed in all the classics of Jyotish, is Vimshottari Dasha. The time span of Vimshottari Dasha is 120 years. Except that we have also Astottari Dasha, Yogini Dasha, very powerful, Kal Chakra Dasha. Then we have something known as Rasya Dashas, where we have Chara Dasha, Lagnamsaka Dasha. So there are various methods of timing of events. Then we have Tajaka chart, that means yearly chart. So this is the very basic understanding of how to interpret a chart and time an event. Now there are more subtle things if you want to look at a chart in a deep way. Currently, Moon, Chandrama, is in the third house in a sign of Pisces. But it is also in the Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. And in the D9 chart in Navamsa, Moon is in Libra Navamsa. So everything has to be analyzed, because the Rashi chart is a chart of around approximately 2 hours span. So not every person born in the 2 hours will have the same destiny. So this D9 chart changes in every around 15 minutes. Now, if you want to see the chart in more subtle way, we have different divisional charts, which are the divisions of the Rashi chart of 2 hour span, and it will give us more subtle information of the person born. There are different divisional charts, but the most important ones are D9, which is the most important chart of the Rashi chart. So the most important ones are D9, Navamsa chart, the most important one after the D1 Rashi chart. It speaks about the internal nature of the person, the marriage, relationship, the dharma of the person. And also in the timing of Antardashas, D9 chart is very crucial. Except that we have D10 chart, D12, D60. These charts are very, very important. Then we also have aspects of the planets. We have Charakaraka, just like in this chart, AK, the Atmakaraka planet is Mangal. Atmakaraka planet means the sole desire of the person born at that current time. So this is how the interpretation of the chart is done using planets, signs, nakshatras, houses, dashas, transit, tajika. So if you want to learn astrology, then I'm going to make a series of videos on how different planets work and give their result in the transit, in dashas, and in general perspective. I'll try to make videos as much as possible. If you have liked the video, do like, subscribe and share.